Alright, this would be day 3 of videos anyway, of COVID. But I'm pretty sure my COVID started on Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 5 days of COVID, I'm pretty sure. Saturday and Sunday was the worst. There was a lot of, like, some chills and some lightheadedness and some dizziness, and I was just kind of out of it. But then Sunday, about midday, I felt a whole lot better, except for this sore throat. This sore throat is of the devil. It feels like somebody has reached into my throat with a razor blade and slit my esophagus. It doesn't hurt horrible right now because I've got loads of ibuprofen and Tylenol in my system, and I keep sipping this tea with honey in it, and that helps. But once the honey is no longer coating the back of my throat, if I drink water, it just burns going down. So usually in the middle of the night, I have to get up and have a little bit of hot tea just to calm my throat down. And it doesn't seem to affect my talking too much. After a little bit of talking, I can't hardly go any longer, but I can do, maybe 10-15 minutes without pain. So, anyway, the COVID fog thing, I thought I was going to avoid that, but no, it seems to be real. But I think the cure for COVID fog is Monster energy drinks. This stuff right here. Now, I'm not being paid by Monster or anything, but this will be my 4th one in a few days. And I think this is the only thing that's keeping me feeling normal. Like I said, except for the sore throat. This doesn't make the sore throat go away at all. It just makes me feel normal. And it's got a lot of vitamins and stuff in it. So I kind of feel like it's good for you. And I know a lot of people hate, they're not really hate energy drinks, but a lot of people don't think energy drinks are good for you. But, and I'm no doctor. I could be wrong. But I think that with the amount of vitamin C and riboflavin, vitamin B2, vitamin B3, vitamin B6, calcium, iron, potassium, with all of that in there, it's almost like taking a multivitamin, almost. But on top of that, it also has sugar and caffeine, which I'm going to be drinking anyway, right? So I might as well get the caffeine along with some vitamins. Not to mention the taurine, which has had a lot of good reviews. I don't know. This was not supposed to be an ad for Monster Energy Drink. This is the COVID series. What I was going to say was that because of the COVID fog, and by the way, I'm not drinking Monster Energy Drink one after the other. I've only had one a day, and I haven't even had one every day. But I haven't had one today, and because of that, there was some of that COVID fog, and I didn't know what to draw, and I still don't know what to draw. But I'm going to draw something today, even if it kills me, because you can't really have a COVID series on the Art Project channel if you don't draw something. So I may not be able to draw tomorrow. I almost couldn't draw today, but we're going to see what happens. I'm going to try and draw right now. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the prayers. Here we go. Alright, so I did this yesterday, and then off camera I did a reverse one, and I haven't finished it yet. I got called away to dinner or lunch or something, I don't remember. But anyway, so I'm not going to worry about that. Did that yesterday. I'm going to keep it kind of loose today, I think, because I don't really know what to draw. And I got this little fog going on. So I think I'm just going to be a little painterly. I'm gonna do something a little reminiscent of a, I'm gonna do something a little reminiscent of a Neurographica to start with. If you don't know what a Neurographica is, look it up on the interweb. I don't have a license to teach you what a Neurographica is, nor do I even know how to do one properly. So we won't even call it that, because that's not really what I'm going to do here. What I did right here was I put some scrap paper between this page and the next page and this page here to keep it from getting messy. And I think to make it even better, I'm going to put some tape down. I got some blue painter's tape. I'm just going to put it right here on the edge, smooth it down to the crease. You know what, I'm not going to talk while I do this. You're just going to have to watch. Maybe later on I'll load the video up. Load some music up to it. This audio is being recorded the day after. I did all of the artwork that you're going to see here on February the 2nd, Groundhog Day, but I was not feeling my best, and it was hard to complete this whole thing. So despite how easy the picture looks, I didn't really draw anything, but I just couldn't get it all together in between naps and everything. It just didn't work out. So this audio is being recorded on February the 3rd, and I'll upload it in just a few minutes. So I started out the whole thing with some FW Galactic Blue ink, and it has a shimmery quality to it. And I just dragged this pen across, and the only thing I really tried to do was group the lines up in some places and spread them out further in others. Other than that, it was all pretty much completely random. Yesterday, it wasn't so much the fog, it was sort of the frustration. I felt like one of those watermelons where someone tries to wrap a bunch of rubber bands around it until it pops. My head, it doesn't hurt. I hadn't got to that popping to the part where the watermelon explodes. It just feels like there's a lot of tension, probably the buildup of mucus in my head. But again, the worst part is this sore throat. I feel like I've had something stuck in my throat all day yesterday, and I'm pretty sure that it's not like mucus. I think it's like, you know how oatmeal has like those little kernels in them sometimes, like popcorn does? I think I've got one of those stuck in the very back of my throat, and it wouldn't go anywhere. And that was kind of all day long, and so it just bothered me a lot. But it might not have been an oatmeal kernel. It might have been like an abrasion in my throat of some kind. I'm still drinking tea. The other problem with COVID and with this sore throat thing is the amount of pain medication that I'm taking. I'm trying to take like I think ibuprofen is like 2 every 4 to 6 hours or something like that, and Tylenol is the same thing. And so I'm trying to alternate between the two of them. So I'm constantly like medicated with this Tylenol and ibuprofen, and that helps me to feel better. Like my throat doesn't hurt so bad. I'm also drinking this throat coat, and it's basically just a tea, from as much as I can tell. It's just kind of a regular tea with honey in it, but I'm pretty sure it does actually coat my throat. I had a little friend come to visit me, the squirrel, yesterday. But sorry, that sounded random. If you're watching the video, there's a squirrel. See? Okay. But the problem with the tea and the honey is I am constantly like full. Like I'm not very hungry at all because I've got this constant full tummy of tea and honey, and my mouth feels like it's coated with sugar. Kind of like it's coated with slime. And so I had to brush my teeth a lot, brush my mouth, and get rid of that coating. But at the same time, I want the coating on my throat. So, it's kind of a catch-22. I don't know. Again, you didn't come to watch the show. At least I hope you didn't come to watch the show, or I don't think you came to watch the show for my belly aching and my whining. I just, this is the COVID series, so I thought I would explain to you a little bit about how I'm feeling, kind of document the process, the feeling, and make art at the same time. So, what I did here was I put a few drops of FW Flamin' Orange. Let me see what I think it's called. Yep, Flame Orange. And I dripped it around the page, and then I sprayed it with with some water, and I sprayed it like right on top of the drops, so they just spread like instantly. Let that dry for a little while, and then I came back and I did the red, and then I let that dry for a little while, and I did it with the blue. I kept trying to think of something I could draw on top of it. And I'm sure there's probably some stuff, I could look at the images and kind of figure out how to, look at the paint and find an image in it like you would in the clouds, and then I could bring that out or something. But like I said yesterday, I just wasn't feeling it. So I'm going to let this dry, and I'm going to call it quits for the day. Let this dry and call it quits for yesterday. Peel this tape off of here. This is always, kind of the most satisfying part. Peel the tape off of it and look at it and just enjoy the color and beauty of it. There we go. Let's go do a little close-up. See the shimmer of that galactic blue? I love that stuff. If you have not learned to appreciate the way ink and water mixes and flows, I highly recommend you try some of this out, because it's just a wonderful, satisfying thing. That and dragging the lines of blue across the paper, totally satisfying. Try it yourself, and hope you don't get COVID. If you enjoyed this video, give me a couple of likes, thumbs up, comments. Let me know how you're doing. Later.